All right. Flyers Alley, Season 6, Episode 1. The fuck is going on, guys? We got a new guy in the alley here. He's going to be joining us this season. Corey Welk from Belly Busters. Delco Dive sometimes. And with me, as always, Gummy Wayde. Corey, how you feel about being in the alley, in studio?
Can't be any happier.
Yeah, drinking some beers. Gonna get back to the old ways of the alley. We were misconstrued and kind of put in a different direction, which we didn't appreciate. So we're gonna do what we usually do. Fuck shit up.
Right on.
How you doing, Wayde? What's going on, bro? How's that boy? Got to see him the other day.
Oh, he's he's doing good, and he's tearing up the downstairs right now with I can't remember what we picked up. We stopped at Taco Bell to do a fast lunch before the show, so
Ooh,
yeah, he's throwing
He's
the
tearing-
disgusting sour cream all around downstairs. So
love sour cream.
No,
I put it on like everything.
I don't do sour cream. I don't do ranch. Don't do mayo.
What's with the white condiments you got a problem with?
Yeah, exactly.
What the fuck? Vince from the new guy from Limit Break, same shit. He's actually afraid of white condiments.
I wouldn't say afraid.
That's why I said actually afraid, because I knew that was not the case with you. You just don't fucking like it.
Yeah.
Does
Like-
that include in blue cheese as well?
Oh, fuck blue cheese.
Really?
Jeez.
That ruins buffalo wings.
What the fuck?
That's
Like,
the way it's supposed to
No.
be. When Buffalo wings came out, you're not even supposed to have celery with it. You're supposed to have carrots.
I don't care about fucking that. If
Wow.
I'm eating wings, I'm eating
chunks?
wings.
The chunk stuff?
Just wings.
You don't put anything else on them.
No. If I'm eating wings, I want my wings. I don't want to pay for that or have any of that other fucking bullshit.
You like them doused?
Drenched in fucking hot
Yeah.
sauce? Yeah.
I
I like it bad. I also like,
but
well, just like our Claymont spot.
yeah.
You know, they have the dry rub on some of the wings, which is very good because that little crisp,
Yeah.
you know, I like, you know.
I'll roll with a dry rub, like a garlic parm.
I eat pretty much anything that comes in front of my face. So like, I love I love the chunks of blue cheese with my wing.
Belly Busters guy, I get that as well, but there are
Yeah.
certain things in this world that I just don't touch because it reminds me too much of oysters, sardines, anchovies. Don't touch.
I don't mess with the sardines, but I can do oysters. I'm a big seafood guy, but I have my limits.
Yeah, and
Looks like
oysters
snot.
are my it's like
No.
I'm good.
I could do sardines, can't do oysters, clams, but everything else with seafood I can. I do calamari, which is squid.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah,
yeah.
I do it fried, and I could do it
Wow.
not fried.
I'm a fat guy. I like
Wait, are
shit
you
fried.
you're gonna eat it? You eat it raw? Like you eat it not deep fried? Calamari?
I've eaten like where it was like it almost literally
Fucking
must have been a baby fucking squid because their tentacles look like fucking spaghetti noodles. My science teacher back in high school, he made his own calamari.
So gross.
I can't say I've heard it put that way, but yeah.
You know what I mean? Like it wasn't breaded, it wasn't fried. It was like just
Where do you get that?
that was from my teacher in high school,
Hmm.
Mr. Collins. He made his own calamari.
Really,
gave
you
it-
got calamari from a high school teacher? All I got
Chai.
was detention.
Chai.
Oh,
Chai High School. That's a lot of people in Chai probably have never even heard of calamari. Anyway, we got some comments. Brandon Pauls, what's up? Yeah.
Yeah.
We got another one too. Like I said, when it comes up, I'll pull it up. Sam Wismer says Wayde is not American. And also says Jesse devoured my taco dip, laughed my ass off. And Chris Webbin, Corey in the alley. People were hyped about you being in the alley.
Hey,
So-
I'm happy to be here. you know?
Yeah. So, so everybody had a good off season. We did come back a couple times and touch on some things. Nothing really serious. I think it's funny. There's a lot of new guys in the media. A lot of the media people have moved on to like covering the Eagles or going to basketball and such. So like,
Well, the Eagles and the Phillies, because the Phillies are hot right now and the Eagles are just about to kick off.
Bandwagon.
well, yeah, but at the same time, like, I don't care because moving up the seniority list here. So I'm into it. Before we jump into this bad boy, make sure you guys go like us on Facebook at Flyers Alley, on Twitter at Flyers Alley Pod 1, Instagram at Flyers Alley, and make sure you subscribe to our YouTube page, Old City Sports Network. We will do a sub for a sub. We'll help you out. Chris also says that Warlord men's grooming essentials flag looks great. Yeah, it does look pretty good. I got another one up over there too. One day, everybody will see it at some point. And also, like we always say, the OCSN landline is on dial 302-367-7276. And I will put you up. I will put you on, but you got to call. So, call. I am going to be doing a sweepstakes between this week and next week of leftover Warlord beard oil stuff. So, next week when we do the alley, actually, I don't know if we can. I'll be away.
I'll be doing a birthday down in Maryland.
This happens every year, I feel.
Yeah.
So, all right, Jesse's on vacation.
Yeah,
Wayne's doing a birthday. I'll stay at my house and shy and just drink.
We every year we do this. We come back and then we have a good episode the first week, and then the second week we're like, oh, we can't do it.
Shit happens.
But yeah, so we'll do it. I'll start it today. The 10th caller that calls in will get a little bundle package from Warlord Beard Oil. We do have a segment dedicated to them now, so we'll get into that when we do. But yeah, so I think it's time to move on to Alley Talk. Alley Talk's brought to you by Fanatics. Use the link in the description. The little thing has changed. We had to change some things since last season. It is the one that says the Alley. Also, when you log on or click on the link, it'll bring you to a Flyers page. At the top, you'll see promo code. Promo code for this week is tacos for 27% off site wide.
Did you do that on purpose?
I didn't do shit. I didn't do anything.
Yeah, the tacos thing is just total irony that you just had Taco Bell too.
And Chris died from the Newark Taco
yesterday.
Festival.
Yeah, it blew out his colon from yesterday.
My toilet still isn't working well.
Oh,
Ridiculous.
Where was the Taco Fest?
In Newark.
okay.
Dude, he said he spent $40, dude, and got probably 30 tacos.
Oh.
Yeah. But at the same time, me and Linz it's funny because Linz was like, is he feeling okay? I said, he's fine. But if you go to however many different taco trucks he went to, you're bound to get food poisoning at some point.
That's a fact.
It's gonna happen.
Yeah.
So
I mean, it's a taco truck.
yeah.
It's almost like one of those inevitable factors of going to a food,
Like me eating Taco Bell.
Like you eating taco.
That's dangerous. I hope you got 2 ply.
It's gonna happen. Shit's
I'm a big fan
going
of
to happen.
Dude, I had that jalapeno steak chalupa burrito.
I'm not going that way. I'm just getting a box of burritos and
see, I'll just go home and make my own.
well, Linz, she made a homemade Crunch Wrap Supreme for me for lunch this week, and I'll tell you what, it's pretty good.
And you took that into work?
I did.
Feel sorry for your coworkers.
Yeah, so I had it the night before and then had it the next day.
Oh,
It was absolute anarchy, dude.
crop dusting anarchy on your forklift.
Absolutely. And I just sit there. I warned people, back off, dude. Come on.
That's when you go past somebody and just let one go.
He chirps over Scott. Hey, Scott, come here real quick.
I trap him in the office. Chris Webman checks in. Bro, it fucking killed me. So many burrito tacos. The taco festival was up in Wilmington. Okay. No, it was up here. Okay. So let's jump into this shit here. Morgan Frost, 2 years, 2.1 mil. Thoughts? I'm gonna go to Wayde. What do you think about this?
It's like a prove it year. We gave you all this time. Obviously he was holding out because he wanted more money, but I think now it's shut up and prove it year.
Yeah, I think we said a while ago, I think it was me and you, talking about how it can't be more than. No, actually, I think it was a night that I did the Nights in the Alley thing. It can't be more than 2 years. if it's more than 2 years, then it's just too much. This is like a definite. Me and Corey were talking about before. It's a to make it or break it type of situation. You know, he's fighting for his career now at this point. Thoughts? What you got?
I see. What was it like 2 months ago? Briere offered him a contract, and he turned it down, saying, he wanted more money. Well, now he finally did sign. It's less more money. So he made all this tizzy about it and everything like that, talking to me wanting more money. Now he signed for less money. So it's like, oh, pay me my worth. Well, your worth is now make it or break it or shut up and get out of the city. I'll be honest with you. You and I had discussed no more than a half hour ago, where I personally think that 2.1 million should have gone instead.
Yeah, we'll get into that later.
Yeah, that's what I said. We'll get into that later. Yeah. But I wouldn't have been mad. I wouldn't have been mad for 1 year, 1 million. 2 years for him. Okay, so if he totally shits the bed this year, now we got him locked in for another year. So what's his worth for next year? If he doesn't pan this year,
right? What's
the point? What are we going to try and trade a commodity that nobody wants?
Sam chimes in. You'll see it in a second. There you go. For on the podcast, and I can't see the comment. So
yeah, but you know what? I love the fact of the matter that she threw that in there, because I would not. 3 years max. 3 years max for any contract anymore.
Well, that's what I was saying was,
you got your Sandheim and Risto contracts and stuff like that. Those got to go, man.
The thing with Frost is what I'm hearing, and like I said on the podcast, and Sam Wismer chimes in. Danny B said he wasn't doing long-term contracts, and he stuck to his word.
Great.
That's the thing, though, is what I think that Jonesy and Briere are doing right now. Is they're doing I'm going to give you a contract for what you've already done, not what you're projected to do. And he's fucking done nothing. He got hurt his first year. He was out the whole – or he played like a couple games his first year when he came up, whatever.
I think he was like 19 games, if I remember right.
Second year he comes up, he gets hurt in the second fucking game, out for the rest of the season.
Shoulder.
He was up last season. And the problem with him being up last season was he looked good in spurts. Like he would win battles on the boards. He had great shots on goal, but at the same time he couldn't execute and he couldn't finish. So I like the way that they're doing it now with the we're going to pay you what we think you're worth right now, not what we think you're going to do. And I think that's the safest thing they could do, which is very realistic, because everybody's high on Morgan Frost, but he hasn't fucking done anything. So I think this two year 2.1 mil, if everyone remembers, I did say two-ish mil, 2.1%.
Which I'm sure there's like some kind of incentives in there, but it's like I said though, if you're paying what his previous has done, I would have been happy with 1 year, 1 million.
Yep.
Give him the 1 year contract and say, look, you take the 1 year, $1 million contract with an option for a second year.
Right.
Instead of, we just gave you 2 years. So now if he does nothing this year and gets hurt again 19 games into the season,
right,
we got him locked in for next year again.
Yeah, it's low, so it's not really that.
It's not detrimental.
It's not. Yeah, it's not too bad, but What do you think? Anything else up there?
No. You guys pretty much nailed it. I pretty much said my piece. Fucking prove it this year, or.
Do you think he can
ride the bench? I think he can. We were talking even at the end of last year. Like, he started surprising a lot of people. He was playing really good with Tippett, so hopefully they could gel again right off the bat this year and stay healthy. That's the main
big thing.
Yep. Chris Webster comes in. I think paying him his current worth is such a smart move by the team. And I mean, you can't, that's basically what we were saying. You can't disagree with that. Next topic, I think it's a pretty good one. Boucher taking over a TNT broadcast for Jonesy. Go to Corey. What do you think?
I'm not mad about it.
No?
I'm not. You know what? I've met Boucher a few times. I remember when his kids were playing out at Iceline in Westchester. I've met him. He's a stand-up dude.
Yeah, he looks like he would be.
Oh, he is.
I like him just like I like Hartnell. I love Hartnell
yeah.
on the broadcast. He looks like an absolute rooster, but that fucking haircut is crazy.
The Jerry curl.
Yeah, I don't know what coming from the guy has no hair. Yeah, you two up there. I'm not leaving you out.
But no, like I said, Bush is a stand-up guy. I've met him a few times. He's a very outgoing type of person. I'm not mad about it. I wish him the best of luck. I think he's great for any organization or TNT for themselves. I really do.
Yeah, what do you think, Wayde?
I mean, he was working with NBC, wasn't he?
During the playoffs, I believe.
Yeah.
So I mean, it's just gonna get him out there even more.
I like it.
I like how where he wears his his dress gear, but yet he still wears sneakers.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, that's
like straight up shit that I do at court.
Yeah, I don't
we're all dressed up top, and I'm just wearing sneaks.
Oh, I got jury duty in 2 weeks. I'm rocking boots all day.
I don't fucking dress up for anybody.
You dress up only for the beach.
I do dress up for the beach. I dress up to dress down.
I don't know. You dressed up pretty good for that Delco Dive episode with your romper or whatever the hell you were wearing.
He thought I was wearing a romper. It was a two-piece.
Dude, he came downstairs and like, is there something you want to tell us?
I will say that I brought that outfit to the beach, but wore them separately.
Well, no, I'd have worn them together.
They're not down there. There's too many guys down there that were doing that, and I was like, yeah, I don't want to be part of their clique.
I was just about to say, I've known you long enough for you not to give a shit what anybody thinks, but
I didn't want to be categorized with those guys.
Fair enough.
I'm categorized with enough fucking douchebags. Yeah. Chris says my outfit was fire. It was. It was. I like it. I'm a big fan of Boucher. I was when he was playing with us. Excuse me. I like that. Obviously, they're not bringing someone from the outside. I know Eddie Olczyk was in talks to be what Jonesy is now. So, I mean, that was bringing an outsider in. I love they're keeping it with the franchise and people that played. I'm really glad they haven't brought Lindros in for anything. I know that was a talk for a while, and I was not fucking digging that whatsoever. They brought my boy LeClaire in. I'm on board with that. But
and bringing Danny Heatley in too.
Yep. And
Heatley and Sharp.
Yeah, Sharp too. That's right.
Yeah,
Forgot all about the Sharp thing.
And
Justin Schultz.
Murray came in too. What did he come in as? I forget.
Who?
I'm trying to remember. I'm brain farting now.
Well, I have the Flyers site up right here. I'd have to probably look back for her though. Yeah, I'm not gonna do that.
Yeah, I don't remember. I'll remember.
Sam Morin. Is that who you're?
Yeah, Sam Morin.
Sam Morin. Yeah, he came in last year, I think. Right.
Yep.
Yeah, he's.
But no, it's
more
good to have those guys.
Yeah.
I'm a fan of the Danny Heatley thing.
You know who else they had? I was watching videos from what was it? Development camp. Fucking Chris Stewart was at development camp.
Yeah, Stewart. It looked like he was showing people how to fight.
I didn't know that, dude. I had no idea. I was hype as fuck on him when he was here.
I liked when he came from Minnesota.
Loved
to here.
it.
I was a big fan of it.
I remember his retirement. Do you remember his retirement picture?
No.
I saved it. I remember sending it to you. You know those Adirondack chairs, those wooden ones?
Oh, yeah.
So he had one painted and the logo on every team that he was on. And he put them in his backyard. And I think the last one was the Flyers.
That was his last team.
And he took a picture of it and said that he retired. It was fucking cool. It was. I've never seen it before, but
I was waiting for you to say that he just lit them all on fire. I was just waiting for it. He lined it all up all nice and then just set it on fire.
I said expensive, just way to go up in flames. No pun intended.
I mean,
it was at around
they're expensive as fuck,
and he was never a huge top dollar player anyway.
Nah, but I was.
He had the chance. He had the chance, and then he broke his fucking hand.
That's right.
I think that was with St. Louis, right? He was like a 26 goal scorer, and then he broke his fucking hand on some dude's head.
Is that St. Louis or Minnesota?
Yeah, it was one or the other.
Yeah, it was one of those Midwest teams. But no, I've seen him in camps. I've gone over for a couple camps.
Yep.
Great with the young players. Great.
You need someone like that. And actually, I should have added something in here to our new segment because I think I am going to add it while you guys are talking about the next thing. But Yeah, well, you need someone to come in. I mean, Delorier could only show people so much. You know,
Is,
you need a veteran guy. Yep.
is who I think is on the docket today. Simmer.
I'm gonna bring it up. Yeah, I'm going to.
See,
That's what I was gonna add.
Yeah.
Because I got. I mean,
we were literally just talking about bring in a veteran guy.
Yeah. Well, it was talked about.
Work with the kids.
It was talked about. Some dude tried fucking flaring me up on the Facebook. We'll get into it. I'll add it.
Flaring you up about Simmer on Facebook?
Oh yeah, hold on. We'll get into it.
Wade, we're in trouble.
I love being back. This is fucking great. But yeah, I'm big on the Boucher thing. You kind of can't really hate that too much, but
yeah, just give some more TV time. I would think with TNT.
Yeah, I mean,
he's
gonna be up there with fucking with Biz though.
that dude's just,
but Gretzky as well.
I look.
Busy's cool. I like it.
His beer's good.
Yeah,
New Deal, pretty good.
I've heard. But I can see Boucher having this as a stepping stone. I see that him going to an organization somewhere and being, like an assistant or something like that.
That'd be cool if you come to Flyers.
That'd be great.
We need all the help we can get, to be honest.
I wouldn't be mad about that.
No. But yeah, so that's what we got for Alley Talk. Let's jump into a gritty look ahead. All right, so a gritty look ahead is brought to you by Righteous Felon. Go to www.righteousfelon.com. Use promo code OCSN for 15% off your jerky contraband, and any order over $50 gets you free shipping. Yeah, we love Righteous Felon. So I mean,
beef jerky.
Yeah, we were just talking about it. Just talk about beef jerky. But yeah, so first thing I got in here is I'm looking for the info here. There it is. Okay, so camp and rookie game dates. Because I think we're gonna be sending some people to that shiz.
Going up PPL.
Yeah.
Good deal.
Let me see where it is. I had it up and now it's gone. Okay, so rookie camp starts Thursday, but all the guys are gonna be in Allentown Friday and Saturday, but actual camp starts the 21st. We'll have our credentials and shit before then, so we'll know if we could send anybody to that. But camp's fucking open to the public, so which is very interesting because this year people were asking me, like, that's just saying how people are moving to different, I guess, ventures in life that were part of the media. Owen, we got that guy saying, "Damn good jerky." Okay, but yeah, so. It's open to the public. You don't need. You may need tickets in Voorhees. I'm not sure if you're going to need that, but
I don't know for the beginning. I think more towards the end.
Well, anything that's in. So the stuff that's up at PPL, Sam. I know you're watching. Correct me if I'm wrong. You're probably going to have to pay for that. The rookie games and such.
The rookie games, because I've gone to them the last couple of years, and they were always a fun time. Watching Zamula, Ronnie Addard, all those guys. It was just great.
You got extra outlaw over there?
Of course I do.
Can I get one of them? Get one of them fuckers. All right, hold on. Oh, God. Delco dive problems.
Yep. Oh, this is Delco dive problem.
All right, there we go. No problem. But yeah, you like I said, when they start. The actual camp starts 21st, but I'm pretty sure it's open to the public at the Flyer Skate Zone in Voorhees. You can just go there. You may have to pay at the door or some shit like that, but yeah, should be a good time. Sam says you need tickets for rookie games. Corey, if you need some, let me know. I can get you them without fees. Hello, what about fucking me? What's going on here?
Sam, I will hit you up after the show on that because I will damn sure be going if that's the case.
I'll go. I'll do a weekend. I'll do a weekend in Allentown. For it. How far is Allentown from Mountain House? From Mountain
there?
Jim Thorpe.
As you would say.
Is it?
Oh, it's like 25 minutes, half hour.
I'm in. Let's go. I'm not turning you down this time, Sam. I'll tell you that. But yes, that's what's going on there. The The dates are out there. I don't know why they're asking, but like I said, it's interesting for people asking me. Like I'm like a guy now, so I'm all right with it.
34 minutes.
34 minutes.
34 minutes. Which is only like another minus 20 minutes it takes to get from here. I've made Allentown in 51 minutes.
Well, we can go to the Mountain House, and then we can go to the.
I got nothing.
Brokeback Mountain, that shit.
Oh, is it this weekend? Oh, that's this weekend.
Yeah, I believe so.
Oh, I'll be at the beach. I'm not going.
Just give me the key. I'll go.
Yeah. But yeah,
I don't care. I'll still go. I got no problem making that drive. I mean, I drive to Quakertown as it is, and the next exit up in Quakertown is Allentown. I drive to Quakertown every day for
but
work.
That gap is pretty fucking long between Quaker and Allen.
Wait, as much driving as I do, I don't give a shit.
Yeah, this guy drives like you do. Hey, you guys drive the same fucking distance. You guys do the same shit. Well, not. You do the same shit.
I go to Quakertown every day.
Yeah, fuck that.
And I stopped just before Quakertown. I'm in
63 in Lansdale?
No. Well, if I do have to go up that way, it's towards Royersford, Reading, Sinking Springs.
Sinking Springs. Ooh, I got some stories about Sinking Springs, bro.
All right, wait. I'll put it to you this way. I'm working on the turnpike for Trumbull, so there you go.
Okay, yeah.
I'm doing the expansion. I hate that job.
So I should probably spell simmer better. There you go.
You put a wing train.
I could have done that. I didn't. I should have thought.
Train. I haven't heard that in forever. Was he still under? No, he's not under contract still with Toronto, is he?
No.
Yeah.
Nope.
Now he's a free agent, right?
I believe he's a free agent.
We signed him as a PTO, so he's a free agent.
We can talk about that next. That'll be with the other one. But yeah, so that's what we have for. We got another comment. Reading is a hike, says Sam Wismer. So yeah, we can move on to Up in Smoke.
I still think we need to have a Snoop Dogg song in there.
I mean,
Yeah, we can't have any lyrics.
Nah, just even the beat, you know. I'll send one over to you.
Yeah.
Actually, I think it's Dr. Dre and Snoop Dogg.
Maybe we forgot about. Oh,
Still, yeah.
How about the Snoop Dogg?
Good. We can't have lyrics.
Ah, damn it.
Anyway,
Frickin' copyright.
Anyway, yeah, right.
You can have lyrics up till 15 seconds.
Is bow wow wow yippee yo yippee yay really a lyric?
Depends on who you ask. Depends on who you ask. All right, so this segment of Up in Smoke is brought to you by Diet Smoke. Go to www.dietsmoke.com. Use promo code OCSN for 15% off your first order. It doesn't include vapes. Been asked that a couple times. It does not include vapes. It gets you your drinks. It gets you your gummies, your Delta brand gummies. I have heard Rachel uses them. She said that she's been put on her ass a couple times. I know when Vince was with the network, he said the same thing. I got a couple people that are trying them out this weekend. So I'll say I don't dabble. So I don't like gummies. I just don't. I don't know.
I'm a big guy. I have a gummy. Now I don't, obviously for my work related, I don't do any of that.
Yeah.
But I see gummies and I think of like actual gummy bears and I just pop handful. So I mean, if they're
That's usually a bad
Yeah,
idea.
you don't want to do that.
Yeah, I'm gonna be sitting there drooling on myself.
Which is weird, but the company is great. It's got a cool logo. It's tough. We'll see how it goes this season. It's tough to do, but we had Body Check Cote's thing. We had that for a while, and it was hard to sell.
Well, it's expensive at the time too.
It was. This is kind of in the middle. It's pretty okay. We'll see. We'll see.
Well,
what
I have
happens.
a buddy that has ordered from them, and he said that their prices are a little on the higher side, but they're mid-range.
So who Diet Smoke?
Yeah, I turned him on to him. He's unfortunately he's a big candidate, and he's got a lot of problems with CTE and everything like that. So I got him into diet smoke, and he was like, he's like, a little bit high, but he was like, product's good. He was like, so I don't mind paying the extra couple bucks, but he says they're more mid range than. But he said it's good quality stuff.
The drink.
And I said I'll take your word for it. The drink thing kind of gets me.
That weirds me out a little bit. I don't know. We'll leave that to Wayde.
Yeah. Leave that to me.
Oh, Sam Wismer says Body Check is now Flowivity. Oh, he's got a new company.
Oh,
that the way
Cote does.
The way that
the Nux does. Really?
Yeah, the way that Body Check ended. I don't want anything to do with it. That was crazy how that ended, dude. But yeah, so we're gonna get into Hart's Instagram goes dark. Now, this is gonna be. I'm gonna throw it. I'll throw it to Wayde first. Has a little bit of intel. I'm not gonna release my source because I'm fucking not stupid. But yeah, do you know about this? Do you know what's going on with
Is it the allegations with the Team Canada back in?
Well, so Hart. So basically, how it is right now is if Hart doesn't follow you on Instagram, you can't see his shit.
Okay.
He's made his profile private, and people were saying, "Oh, he's taking all the flyer stuff off it. He's going dark because he's getting traded." Blah blah blah. But I guess I'm gonna go first.
I was gonna say, yeah, Jess.
Yes, that's what's going. People were bitching like heavy, like a lot of this new guy Dylan from Flyers Nitty Gritties is like throwing himself in there. I think it's funny. The guy Jim Iacona from Iacona, I think it is from Flyers High and Wide, I think it is High and Wide Radio, whatever. Radio. It was funny because he like made a joke out of it. He was like, I guess Carter Hart went dark, and then he made a joke out of it. It's kind of funny because I still see everything. So I don't know what the problem is. I don't think I don't think anything's gonna happen with the allegations. Little Birdie told me that he knows nothing was done, and that they're just kind of putting him through the ringer maybe a little bit. But I don't know. I think it's stupid. I think it's another case of there is no news, so let's make some fucking bullshit up. And that's what's going on.
We all know how that handles with Carter Hart's mentality. His somewhat mental issues when it comes to the media harping on him and shit like that.
Yeah, and that's kind of what I was getting to earlier about. That's not really where I want my goalie's head to be. Is worrying about this type of shit. I don't know what the NHLPA, apparently they're involved now. So like it's not going away. But just get this fucking shit done and over with, dude. Like if you're gonna do something, fucking do it.
Stop dragging it.
It's fucking ridiculous. Because I mean, who is it? I think the other name of one of the guys we got, Victor Mete. He's gonna be with the Phantoms this year. He's not gonna be up with us, but he was involved too.
I did hear that.
So there's another another one of our people that's it's fucked up. But I mean, it's just get it over with.
It's like, where does the list end then?
A lot of guys like Cale Makar wasn't even in the country.
Yeah.
So he got cleared immediately. A couple other guys have come forward and be like, yo, I wasn't even fucking around.
But it's the fact that their name was still brought up into a trash situation. Mm-hmm. So now you're trying to.
Well, it's because they had the whole roster list. That's why their names are being brought up. They look at the whole roster of who was on that team that year. Like you're saying, Cal Makar wasn't even in the country when this allegation happened. So,
right. Yeah, it's shit.
But I know it was. I thought the list was narrowed down to 5 players that were.
That's what they said. But remember when that was? What are you fucking? What are you doing?
Okay. Gummies are real.
Yes, they are. Just get it done over with.
He's like wondering what the fuck is going on.
Well, so I have my TV in the box, right? I have that casted from my phone with this on YouTube, so it's delayed. So
I'm just watching. I'm like, he's pulling the Ricky Bobby with his hands.
Yeah, exactly. I was like, okay, so he sees that. All right, you saw that at least. I was just, what do I?
But yeah, just get this shit done and over with before the season. It's got to be done before the season starts because you can't just have the season start and then all of a sudden start picking people out of positions. Like that's fucking crazy.
You can.
I know, but that's ridiculous. It's just going to add on to us being pissed off at everybody against the Flyers. That's what we do. But at the same time, it's a horrible situation. But let's figure it out. I mean,
dragging the kid's name through the mud like that is just.
Well, it's because he's the only one that hasn't come forward, and I have my thoughts of why that is the case. I'm not gonna discuss that live on the air, but
I mean, you said it's your thoughts.
Maybe some other people's thoughts too, but I'm just saying.
No, it's just
knock it off.
And everybody's talking about, his Instagram going dark and everything like that. And it's like you and I were just talking, literally earlier before this. It's like, okay, maybe he's finally growing up to be a professional athlete. It's time to stop. I'm still on social media and everything, but my life is. I'm now growing up to be an adult.
Stop messing around with the regular rabble.
Yeah,
and
but it's like I texted.
He's only like 22.
But it's like I texted you last night. He's not the only NHL player to go and make their delete from the Philadelphia Flyers or anything activity and have their Instagram go pirate. Nikita Kucherov did the same thing.
Well, the thing is that his number.
That's not a good comparison.
Well, at least I'm not comparing what's his name from Arizona doing the bath salt saying he was going to eat the cop's kid or something.
Oh yeah, what the hell?
Oh, Ganyulchuk.
Yeah. Golchenyuk. Yeah, that guy. That guy.
It said I'll annihilate your family.
Yeah.
Oh, and yeah. We talked about that months ago too. Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah. His number's still there. So if you're a person that actually has like brain waves going off in your fucking head, you notice that if he goes to another team, it's going to be a different number most of the time.
Yeah.
So his number is still hashtag was it 79?
79.
So it says that covers that he's still a fucking Flyer.
Yeah.
Like it's just minimal shit. And then if you actually follow him, and he follows you back, you can see all of his shit that has to do with the Flyers. So it's basically just a fucking puff piece from everybody not having anything to talk about to having something to talk about.
Yeah, I mean, are we that bored that, an NHL player goes, oh, you know what? I kind of want to make my shit a little bit more private now, but I'm still on social media.
Sam Wismer says Galchenyuk is in the KHL, and that's their problem now.
Yeah,
he fits in right over there.
Yeah.
But it's actually weird is last year.
How the hell did he get to the KHL when he had all that legal crap?
He's gone. Fuck that. He don't care. He's out. He ain't fucking around.
Yeah. So now he can go to the KHL.
Well, it's accepted over there. Do what the fuck ever they want over there.
Putin's best friend.
Yeah. Moving on to a softer topic. Well, but yeah, he had hard to find. Everybody fucking relax.
Yeah. Not worried.
Getting on to this. This is I can't believe this topic is actually like up to par with the Carter Hart thing because people are fucking pissed about this. I am not because I have these channels, but the nationally broadcasted games I have up here. Yeah, they're fucking up pretty substantially this year. The National Hockey League, in conjunction with their United States media broadcast, TNT announces for all 32 clubs, the 2023-24 regular season, Philadelphia will be featured on the national stage 12 times, including 7 home games, 5 road contests, and 5 of its 10 games in February. The February schedule includes 2024 Navy Federal Credit Union NHL Stadium Series game against New Jersey Devils on Saturday, February 17th at MetLife Stadium. That'll be on ABC and ESPN Plus. ABC? Who the fuck has ABC anymore? I didn't even know it was a channel still. NBC Sports? Has anyone heard of NBC Sports? It used to be the Flyers broadcast.
Yeah, really. ABC
it's only in fucking Jersey.
I thought ABC still had like The Young and the Restless and all
that. Literally, that's what. Yeah. So that's for that. The Flyers will be featured exclusively on ESPN Plus / Hulu a total of 6 times, and will be featured on ESPN once when Philadelphia visits the 2023 Stanley Cup champion, the Vegas Golden Knights, on Tuesday, October 24th. at 11 p.m. Eastern time.
No.
Gee, thanks.
Like what? Bro,
Jack off.
so I'm going to tell you right now, this is the first time I'm reading this. These are real reactions, and I've never heard of a game that late before.
I just gave you my
10:30 is what I've seen when I used to watch the Sharks.
11 o'clock. The latest game I've ever heard coming back on was Colorado when they had the outdoor game last year. It came back on at like 12:47 a.m. Eastern time, but in Colorado that's not.
It's like 7. Yeah.
Yeah, it's like actually it's like
8,
9.
What are they? 3 hours behind us? 2
I think
hours?
so.
3?
I'm not that smart.
You smarter than me. Answered more than I did.
But I mean, 11 o'clock for an Eastern game. That's bullshit.
Now I'm gonna rifle these off because it gives the whole thing.
I think we're all about to get pissed.
In addition, Philadelphia will be featured on TNT a total of 4 times throughout the season, including Sunday, February 25th, against interstate rival the Pittsburgh Penguins. That's okay. At 3:30 p.m. Eastern. That's where we're drinking here for that one.
Okay.
That's happening right the fuck here.
Now, my question is, if it's featured...
Or Hangman.
We could do Hangman.
Yeah, we could do Hangman.
So my thing is if it's featured on TNT,
yeah,
does that still mean, Comcast, NBC Sports is going to black it out like they did last year?
So I don't think NBC Sports... So last year, that ended. Because NBC Sports Philadelphia, they stopped covering. Like the app went away, everything went away to watch it on there. And I found that Hulu Live is what you need for all of it. I have it. Yeah, we'll work on that. Probably YouTube TV would be another thing.
I have YouTube.
Well, then you'll have it. You'll have it.
I think I might. But I mean, but I remember
it's just crazy now.
I remember the game was featured on TNT.
So it'll be on TNT.
But it was blacked out on NBC.
Yeah, I don't know.
It was like the dumbest thing. I ended up throwing the remote against the wall because I was so pissed off.
I have run through my house with him on the phone, with Wayde on the phone, with everyone on the network, just trying to figure, because we got rid of cable. The first year of getting rid of cable is the hardest fucking thing on the face here.
Gee, thanks a lot. I just moved into it and just.
But you got me though. You're right. I figured it out. There's a lot of things that have free cable that are apps.
Free streaming. Yeah.
But I'm gonna rifle through a couple of these. The Philadelphia Flyers 2023-24 national broadcast games, all times ET. I'm not rifling them off. Holy shit, there's a lot of them.
That 11 o'clock thing pisses me off, though.
Let me see. Yeah, these games are weird. There's 3
o'clock. You figure 11 o'clock, man. I'm up at 4:30 in the morning.
Okay, I will rifle these off. Thursday, October 19th, at 7:30 against Edmonton, ESPN Plus and Hulu. So there's, I'm just gonna say this. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. There's 12 games, like they said earlier, and all of them are either ESPN Plus / Hulu or TNT.
My father is going to flip.
The older generation is going to freak the fuck out because this is crazy. It's just like the Irish being on fucking every year. The past 2 years, it's been Peacock.
Yeah. I don't get that, but my father is going to lose because he complains about, because he has all of his movie channels, this, that, and the other. And he complains now that his cable bill is like $249 a month. I'm not paying another $27 a month for bullshit to watch one game a month.
Well, get your bill down to $70 with taking away the cable, and then just pay for one app. That'd be Hulu Live.
Well, I'll tell my dad. I'm able to watch the games at my house, so you know where he's going to be.
Yeah,
he's going to park his F-250 right in my front lawn.
Don't tell me to come over, get down in Chichester again.
Well, come on. Ain't nobody scared.
Come on now. Well, I ain't scared. They might be.
I'm not scared. My neighbors are cool people.
Fuck around.
Plus, I got an alley, so I'm good.
Oh,
I can park.
Grew up in them alleys. We talk about I know where you're at. Yeah, me and this fucking guy used to run through them fucking alleyways.
Now the only thing running through those alleyways are deer.
You're lucky that there's there's wildlife.
There's a lot of them. There's some big old deer running back there.
You don't want to mess with them.
I cut the grass yesterday. That's some bitch.
They run the corners.
They probably go in the dark too.
But yeah, that's what we got on that. In addition to today's national broadcast schedule announcement, the NHL has released updated game times for the 2023-24 regular season, and we'll figure that out. It's no big deal. But yeah, it's just kind of crazy how things are going now. You used to just like Corey was saying, it was just NBC Sports Philadelphia. If you had that, then if you had the app, and then they got rid of the app. They got rid of the My Teams app. And actually, on the NBC Sports app, don't download that because that doesn't give you any.
I had that when I was away doing pipeline, but I had NBC and then with the My Teams and everything, and I was able to watch during the COVID years and everything. I was able to stream it from my phone.
You were watching the My Teams,
yeah.
So the My Teams and the NBC Sports are two separate things now, and now My Teams is gone, and the NBC Sports Philadelphia thing doesn't stream. You can go. The one thing that you can do that I've done, I did for almost an entire fucking season, was listen to it on the NHL app. You can put headphones in and you can listen to the fucking game for free.
Well, are they still doing I know like when I'm at work and stuff and the Phillies are at like 3:00 or something, I'm still able to listen to the Phillies. Is Tim Saunders still doing radio for the Flyers?
I think so.
It's been a while since I listened to it. So.
97.5.
The Fanatic?
Yeah, they're always on live there.
Okay,
yeah.
All right. That's good enough for me.
I could do that. I wanted to sit on the back deck, get old ham. I have one at work. I'm gonna bring it home. I want to sit on the back deck one night and just listen to the Flyers game instead of watching it, so I can sit out there and get ripped, be outside, take a leak off the deck.
I'm not mad about that.
Yeah, I didn't think you would be.
As long as the dogs don't go after that cat again.
My dogs are assholes. All right, let's move on to temporal distortion. Oh, could just go right outside.
Bingo.
That's messed up, dude. All right, temporal distortion is brought to you by Bright Path Brewing. Go to www.brightpathbrewing.com. Check out the guys up on the mountain, Dylan and Alex. It's 15 minutes from the Mountain House. I've never been to Jim Thorpe before. Went up there the other weekend when we were at the mountains. It literally just opens up, and Bright Path is right on your right. They have no TVs in there. It's not a sports bar, but their thing is they make you talk to people. Like when you sit down in there, it's pretty nice. Sit down. There is a bar, and they have chairs and such. But
I feel like that would be a great place to do a live podcast.
And no fucking TVs.
Nobody needs it. No, you just be up there and just do like a Delco dive.
No, we could do that. Yeah, I thought about doing that, but I feel like I'll forget something. Like I'll forget a cord, and I'll be 2 hours away and be like, nope. Just came up here for no reason. But yeah, they're great beer. They're great guys. They've been hooking us up. We are going to do a Delco dive. They just released another beer, by the way, an Oktoberfest. Yeah, so we're going to do one this month. September? Are we in September? Yes, Oktoberfest apparently is technically in September and not October. Yeah, look that up. It's so weird.
Go figure.
Yeah, it's totally weird. But yeah, so check that out. Temporal distortion is going to be because the season hasn't started yet. It's going to be take one off season move back. Wayde, I don't know if you have done this. Have you done this with me yet?
Yep.
Okay, cool. You have not.
My last one was.
Oh my God, you have it written down? Oh
yeah. I think it was TDA. Yeah, it was take back TDA because of. Technically, we gave up so much. You know, you gave up Ghost basically for him with 2 second-round draft picks and 1 or 2 third-round draft picks. And now we just gave him away for nothing.
Well, so I know Corey's. It's going to go along with that. Not the same player, but same thing. Good. And it's actually same team.
I will say a few weeks ago, I was with Chris. We were over checking for charity over in Jersey and everything. Watching TDA, he was in the A division playing with Tyson Forrester and everybody like that. I'm okay with him being gone. To be honest.
TDA?
I'm okay with it.
What?
Okay with it.
That shocks me with you, actually.
I'm okay with it.
Okay. What's the reason for that?
This is now team number 2 that he's had a problem with. So maybe it's not the team that has a problem. Maybe it's he has a problem with it. Because he had that. It was the same thing up in New York. He had that problem with the goalie, and then he had the problem with the coach and everything.
Right.
So I think maybe there's something a little bit distorted, no pun intended, between the ears. But my thing is you gave Frost $2.1 million for 2 years. We went back, we looked it up before the show. Lemieux signed with Carolina for $800,000. Why? I think a line between Lemieux, Hathaway, and Delorier.
Oh, yep.
What a mean line. And you know what? I'd have taken it. I would have taken Lemieux back. $800,000 for 1 year. He signed with Carolina.
Yeah, and the thing about that too is that line could have happened.
I would have loved for it.
It could have happened because Delorier actually can. I don't know too much about Hathaway. I do know a little bit about Lemieux. He's not the greatest player, but he's the mean
grinder.
line. Yeah, right.
Yeah.
Delorier can play. So I don't, like I said, I don't know about Hathaway, but
they had Delorier on power plays.
Yeah, he's a power play specialist. Am I bringing that back? I think I'm bringing that back this year. He's a power play specialist. Everybody's a power play specialist. Yandel was a power play specialist. Come on, bro.
Well, that was Yandel's bread and butter.
It's my boy. I got the jersey somewhere. It's my boy.
It was over there, I think.
It's my fucking boy.
I get Yandel, but like I said, though, if you would have said, okay, Frost, we're giving you 1 year, $1 million, you could have taken that other $1 million from Frost and said, all right, Lemieux, here you go, 1 year, $1 million.
The problem with doing that, though, is you're having a logjam now. It seems like this year they really want to bring up some more of the younger talent.
Well, make them fight for their position.
They're still gonna fight for it.
But I mean, if you see that there's guys that are already in the NHL and they fought and they've had that position, I get that. But I mean, it's I don't know. To me, I think I would have liked to have Lemieux back.
Yeah, that goes on with my thing about I forget what I had. I think it may have been Lemieux and definitely McEwen.
I
was a huge Patrick Brown fan. These are the guys. You know who else I would love to have stayed on the team was Derek Brassard. There's a lot these grinders. You're getting rid of the grinders, and now you have new ones, and yeah, we'll see. Well, but you're going to be missing. I'm going to tell you right now. This is in the middle of the season. You're going to hear me say it again. These guys aren't going to be that tough. The guys that are going to be tough are going to be your Deloriers, your Nick Sealers, your Garnet Hathaways. I forget somebody. I hear that one guy, the new guy that we got from LA. He's a little bit of a what's his name?
Walker.
He's a little feisty.
Let's see here.
PDO. He's another one. He's coming up this year. Apparently, he's coming up this year. I don't know what the fuck that's about, but
now maybe I don't know if Sam's still on here. Maybe she can shine some light on this one.
She is. She's around.
The Flyers were having a little bit of a problem for a centerman last year. Anisimov was down in the Phantoms doing well. What was the thought process in not bringing him? They signed him to a two-way contract, make him a two-way player.
Do you remember if that was – I could look it up if you don't remember, but was that two-way, 2 year?
I can't answer that question truthfully.
Sam, answer that. I know you're out there.
But I know that he was signed to a two-way contract.
Yeah, I think he was another I think we gave him a PTO. And then
for this year.
And then we signed last year, and then we signed him to the two-way contract. Because at the beginning of the season, everybody's just like, oh, look, Tortorella is just bringing all his old boys back from the Rangers. Because, he had TDA, Michkov.
Wasn't Anisimov a Ranger?
Yeah, exactly. He was a Ranger with Tortorella. Kevin Hayes.
So I mean, bringing up
Kevin Hayes is another
Rangers, he would have been one of them. Yeah.
So I'm thinking they
But
probably wanted to give him
got
1
him
year.
now.
They probably wanted to give him a full year at the AHL to see how he's doing, and maybe we'll try to bring him up this year. Who knows? If he's still with us.
But I mean, his points. He was a very consistent player. From now, I only watched about a dozen games last year for the Phantoms and everything like that. He was a consistent player.
I'm not getting anything like new on him. Let me look.
Well, he was a PTO for this year.
Hold on, I got him. 2022. He cleared waivers. I don't have anything updated for him. November 15th, 2022 was the last thing they have on Cap Friendly. Let me see if I get anything else. It says he's not active.
I wonder if he finally retired then.
He's drafted by the Rangers.
Yeah, I know he was a Ranger.
The last thing that they have updated on here is 2011. That's fucking weird.
2011.
Yes.
Hey, you know, I watched him play last year.
No, I know we all did. I know. Sound. Let me do some more. Whatever. Oh, we got some comments. Let's see. Sam says there is no word on Anisimov right now. It was only 1 year.
Okay, so all right.
So he's gone. He's probably gone.
Hey, yeah. And that's a shame to me. I liked his consistency.
He was doing well. We used to have what was it? What the hell was the Phantom thing we used to do? Phantom Scope. We used to look into the. Yeah. I have something from Sam about that. I'll do that later on, because it's long, but it's because it's efficient. She does good work. The Phantoms are looking good, but with Anisimov down there, I feel like it was never a thing that he was going to come up to the Flyers, because there was never any talk about it ever. There was never even like a, someone's hurt. Like you were saying, we could have used someone up, and he was doing well for the Phantoms. I never heard once that he was it was even a rumor of him coming up.
I mentioned it a couple times, to a couple friends of mine and everything like that were Rangers fans.
Mm-hmm.
And they were like, he's still playing.
Oh shit.
I'm like, yeah.
I remember last season we had Ice Cold Takes was a New York Rangers pod, and he was Joey DeMeglio was a huge fan of Anisimov. So
he was a big-bodied, abled center.
Yeah,
I liked him down at the Phantoms, and Sam just confirmed that it was only, unfortunately, a 1-year contract, which I mean. All right, well.
You'll see it pop up. But Sam comes back and says he had leadership qualities and not only helped forwards but helped defense. Ronnie Adder told me he soaked up a lot from him on how to be a pro.
So there's your veteran leadership right there.
Yep. Yeah, but were any of the Flyers going to listen to this guy? No shot.
Yeah, but you had enough of these young kids up there. I mean, yes, that are also down in the Phantoms and everything as well.
I will agree to disagree, but I will disagree on the bringing him up. There's definitely a reason for that. So the guy that was their coach? No, it was their I think he was assistant coach Riley Armstrong, and now he's the developmental guy for the Flyers. Now he would have told him to come up. That he would have been the guy to bring him up. Here's the guy you're looking forward to get your young guys ready to rock and roll. That's showing that there's something there that's not good. I think if you dig, you'll find it.
Oh, I'm sure there is.
I don't know what it is.
Yeah, I don't know. But that's what I'm saying, though. The consistency that he had in the AHL last year for the Phantoms.
Yeah.
Plus his leadership qualities that he helped out with the younger kids. And Sam just said, with Ronnie Adder and everything like that. That would have been nice to have.
I'm actually going to bring Sam's thing up that she sent me during weeks in the alley, or nights in the alley. I'm not going to do it today. I agree with you, though. You could take a chance, especially with a year where
what the hell did we have to fucking lose?
That's true.
I wonder if I think he wasn't playing as much two-way. Maybe he was doing dumping in, not really hustling back on the defensive end. because with him being age and being a veteran, that's the only thing I
So
could think of.
You think more of him being a one-way instead
Well,
of
also
a two-way
imagine
player.
how he feels.
Yeah, I mean, it's
Playing in the
possible.
NHL
It's
for
very
20
possible
years.
because he's a veteran. He might be set in his old ways, like saying like that's a young man's fucking game, going behind the fucking net and getting blown up.
I ain't doing that shit.
Yeah,
I mean, that's fair enough.
Well,
But
also think of this though, like,
this is
gotta
all me,
out with freedom.
guessing. I don't really know. So,
well, use your favorite word.
Allegedly.
Anything can be said after allegedly.
Yeah,
a
you
fact.
you like you allegedly look like you might smell like beef jerky and beer.
Allegedly.
Allegedly.
Shot right out the freaking barrel there. Boom. You smell like beef jerky and beer.
No,
They
I
called you
said
Chris.
you
That's
look
what I'm
like.
talking.
Yeah, I said it's Corey now. I know it. It's locked in now.
What's fucked up about this now? There's nothing but he's from Aston.
Aston is
Now it's
in
time,
Delco.
Aston boys. I know. I'm saying now it's just a bunch of Delco boys and Flyers. That's fucked up.
God, we're screwed.
But yeah, think about it this way: you got a PTO with the AHL team. He knows his years are.
Well, I think
Back from
Tortorella
an
gave him
injury.
that shot. Tortorella's like, look,
Oh, I don't.
let's give him a shot. See
Yeah,
if
but
he still got
so
it.
Brendan Lemieux got the same shot. Oh no, he was in the trade. Never mind.
He was in the trade.
He was in the trade for
Yeah, I know.
Hume, which I hated at the time.
Rest in peace, my boy.
Yeah.
Now he's at Ottawa.
Yeah, he's with Ottawa now.
What?
Yeah, the Kings traded him.
Oh, so he's gonna go up there and protect Giroux now?
Hey man, you better watch Ottawa, dude. You better watch that fucking team. There's gonna be a lot of hockey happening in the box this year. It's gonna be great. But yeah, good topics. Let's move on to
I was just say we ran with that one.
this one's gonna be even better. Beauty of the week. We got it.
Yeah, I know you. Like as soon as I said it was like beauty of the week, and then the message over the side.
We're good. We got it. You've done this one.
My beauty of the week. Well, hopefully, I want to see Owen Tippett. I mean, because it's nothing yet. So, and
Well, we're gonna have people at camp, so we're gonna get some
I want to
updates.
see Wayne Simmons.
Yeah, we're gonna have all kinds of
you
shit.
know? I want
Hey.
to see Wayne Simmons teaching some of these kids how to fucking.
Get into that. I got that next. Come on. Come
All
on.
right, well,
Shut the f- up.
Okay, you're good. Yes, the beauty of the week is brought to you by Outlaw Beer. www.outlawbeer.com. If you go to, I think it's www.tivoli Brewing. Don't quote me on that. You can actually go and order it, and it can be shipped to your house. There's a couple other beers too that you can actually pick from, not just Outlaw. This is the one we had. I think we actually do have some coming in this week of other things, so it would be smart to do a Delco Dive probably the last Friday of this month. I think we're going to do that. I told Scott he's got. Got to do something here.
I'll get with you on that. I might have something. I don't know. I have to talk to the secretary.
I talked to the secretary. Yeah. So beauty of the week. We do it. It was beauty of the year before, but now we can start doing week. Like I said, we're gonna be sending people to camp. We're gonna be sending people to the rookie games. It sounds like you might be going to the rookie game.
I will gladly go.
Okay, so it sounds like you're going, so you can give us a report on how people look. So we'll do that. But who would you say that your beauty of the week is? Who's going to be you can have three of them, top stars. Who do you? We'll do this. Who's going to be your top stars week one when the Flyers finally start?
Oh, that's easy for me. Tippett. I want to see Forrester, and I want to see Garnet Hathaway be playing so pissed off. I do.
Katie says you guys will be in Tennessee.
Do I have to go?
I'll go to Tennessee.
The thing is it's for a wedding, but it's on Thursday. And if my side-by-side doesn't get fixed, I'm not riding and I'm not staying for the rest of the week. So I just turn and burn and come home after the wedding on Friday morning.
What do you mean?
What do you mean what?
I do. I hope one day we and you go to a wedding together because you're gonna see the fucking damage I do. But I'm not waking up.
Dude, I'm telling you, I did the fan lot with Rach when I was at a wedding in Stroudsburg.
I think I remember that.
I was absolutely bombed. And I woke up at 3:30 in the morning to leave at 4 from Stroudsburg to meet my buddy Seth in Carlisle to drive to Herndon, West Virginia.
Wow.
9.5. Well, from Stroudsburg, it was 11.5 hours away.
No, thank you. No, thanks.
Yeah, I'm going to tell you right now, it was in shape.
Katie said, yes, you do have to still go. And she also said, I took days off. We're staying.
She can ride back with Seth.
You just got vetoed, bro.
She can ride back with Seth.
Jesus.
Yo, you can have that ride with those two.
Um,
I like I said, I want to see Tippett. I want to see Forrester. And I want to see
Hathaway.
I want to see Hathaway play pissed off. I do. He's an edge player, to be honest with you. When I heard that the Flyers got him, I was like,
I was about it. I feel bad for what happened to him with the media.
yeah.
You remember that?
Yeah, with the behind the scenes voiceover.
Yeah, the hot mic.
Yeah, the hot mic voiceover.
Fucking bullshit.
That was
I still have the uncut. I have the uncut video still.
Yeah, like we needed any
Bullshit.
more negativity here. You know.
The first time the guy's there, Katie says I'll take your keys and hide them. Women do the damnedest things.
You know what's the damnedest thing? I have a spare set in my truck.
I know the hot wire. I'll fucking leave it.
I have a spare set in my truck. I would know because I got locked out of my house one morning because somebody didn't wake up to answer the door.
They do that.
In her defense, it was 4:40 in the morning. But
I was sleeping in the driveway at that point.
Well, I had to go to work. But I started my truck
right.
from inside the house, closed the door behind me, left my keys inside.
I do that I did that last weekend.
Yeah, it sucks.
I was in such a hurry to roll that I just left my keys. I went outside. I was like, oh shit. I was like, oh, guess I'm not doing that. But yeah, the Hathaway thing, we can bring that up next week. I still have the video. So I'll pull the video up in StreamYard and we can get into that.
I'd like for him to have just a touch more of the edge.
Oh, he's gonna.
I think he's gonna play. He's a player that has that edge anyway. Like it's just the way he is. I want him to just kind of one more notch. Oh,
he's nowhere near being done. I mean,
no question about that.
Oh, you're gonna see some shit from him this year.
I want to see him and Delorier just run.
Everybody forgets about Nick Seeler.
Well, Sealer's defense.
I have a feeling that Hathaway is just going to be dealt at the trade deadline.
You think so?
He's one of them key pieces. He kills penalties. He runs into the boards. He grinds you down.
I think you're gonna, but I think you're gonna see a lot of you're gonna see someone else go at the trade deadline. I'm not gonna say who it is, so then when it happens, I'm gonna be like, I told you that's who it was gonna be.
That's such a fucking cop out. I told you to be somebody.
That's right.
I told you that guy wearing a Flyers jersey was going to go.
Listen, yeah, the guy on the Flyer. I'd be okay with that, but at the same time, I don't think it matters at this. No, because they signed him for. No, he's not going to trade deadline.
He's got a couple years.
He's got a couple years with us. He's not going to trade deadline.
And it's not like he signed for $800,000.
Yeah, they wouldn't have signed him for that much. There's no shot. Don't make me pull it up. Because now I have a computer that I can do that while we're live. Can you believe that?
Can you believe that?
That's a nice little bad boy here. I would love to see them come out swinging right away, but we'll see what happens with that.
That's what I'm saying. Just that extra little notch. Because he was, like I said, he was edgy to begin with.
Yeah. Hathaway's. You have to tell me.
He used to throw fucking elbows on Sean Couturier when they fell in, when he was with the Capitals. They went to the boards together. Hathaway was on top of him, and to get up, Hathaway was throwing elbows to get up off the ice.
Didn't he Luger in somebody's face from Anaheim too?
No, that was that Hathaway? No, who the hell was that? That just surfaced not that long ago. Somebody spitting somebody. Who the fuck was that? No, that was the one Keandre Miller from the freaking Rangers.
No, I'm pretty
He
sure
was- yeah,
Hathaway
he-
did it too.
He spit
Yeah.
and the guy got in the way. That was remember that?
Yeah, I
was,
remember that.
And then we were all like, I feel like he didn't do that on purpose, but Hathaway was the only one around. That's it. It happened to Hathaway. Wasn't it? Was it Hathaway?
No, it happened.
Hathaway
to
of Capitals suspended 3 games for spitting incident.
How long ago was that?
2019. Anaheim defenseman Erica Branson.
Oh, he fucking deserved that. Branson's a straight fucking dickhead,
He's a
dude.
jack.
Sam Wismer checks in. Unless he can pull Garrett Wilson and give someone a mass nosebleed on the ice, I'm not about him. Whoa. Yeah, Garrett Wilson can fight, so I'd be interested to see those two go at it. Never happened.
Garrett Wilson's like,
You got to make it to the NHL first, there, bro. He's the captain of the Phantoms now. You know that?
Is he really?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, so you know what that means?
Yep. What?
Never getting a call up.
No. That's a really good point. You're right. Let's move on. This is getting long here. Let's move on to the new segment, Dust Up. Yeah, that's right.
Never made.
No,
Never made.
Dust Up is brought to you by Warlord Beard Oil. Go to www.warlordbeardoil.com. Yeah, it's what?
So the segment's Dust Up. It's by Warlord. And you're gonna start it off with Rush?
Hell yeah. Fucking love Rush.
What's the problem?
What's the problem with that?
You got all this heavy shit, and you're gonna put fucking Rush.
I just had Beverly Hills Cop there for a second. What are you talking about?
Eddie
Talking
Murphy.
about. God, I gotta shake it up a little bit, bud. Okay.
Shut the f*** up!
Anyway,
Anybody else is watching
Anybody
this? We
Anybody
gotta
else?
vote on to have a fucking song for this one.
what do you want me to do?
It should be something fucking more manly than fucking Rush.
I'm gonna put Queen on there for him.
Rush isn't manly now?
You got Dust Up and Warlord, and then you're
Yeah.
gonna put the music with Rush.
Ooh.
Yeah, I don't understand. What do you want? You want something heavier?
Yes.
Oh, we'll talk about it.
You could have fucking went anything.
We can talk
You
about
went
it.
with Rush.
I love Rush.
I don't see a problem.
I love Rush. I can switch it up. Hey,
Getty Lee's nothing wrong.
switch it up. We could do some Chicago.
You could have. That was heavier than Rush.
Chicago is not heavier than Rush.
Oh my god. He's been drinking that water down in Chai.
Oh.
Anyway, so www.warlordbeardoil.com. Use promo code OCSM15. 50% off your beard oil, soaps, shaving oil, car air fresheners, hats, and so much more. They got stickers. Wayde, I have stickers for you. I know you're a big sticker guy. The flag you see here.
Yeah.
There's another one over yonder.
Oh, the flags are legit.
Flags are legit. Got us some little flags too, little boys. But yeah, check them out. And it's made in America, always will be. Bud over there is awesome, cool guy, and he's a vet, so gotta love that. The first thing we're going to talk about, we were just talking about rat extermination. So yeah, basically, who the hell do you want to beat the shit out of who this year? I'm going to go ahead and go first, and I want to see fucking Nick Delorier beat the shit out of one of the Kachuk brothers. Just saying. It's something I've been wanting for a very long time.
Ooh, you spun that from what he originally said about an hour ago.
Margie? Yeah. I thought about it a little bit.
I mean, the dude looks like a rat. I
Yeah.
mean, nothing was better when he missed
The puck. The
it
puck.
missed the puck, touched the puck in the shootout. And who was it? Came walking down the locker hallway. Goes, yeah, his nose got in the way.
I don't remember. I do remember being like, "What does that mean? What does that mean?" But
man, the dude had a can opener, Gonzo.
I am gonna say I would love for Delorier to whoop one of their fucking asses because I honestly feel like they fucking need it.
I'll take Brady Tkachuk on that, no question.
I feel like Matthew was a better player, so but
Brady's just cheap, dirty, and I hate him.
So is Matthew though, but
it's
what I'm saying.
It's weird because
either
Keith Tkachuk was not like that.
Keith Tkachuk was the biggest piece of shit on the face of the earth.
Dude,
Keith Tkachuk was the biggest. Wait, come on.
His kids are worse.
No,
yeah, I think his kids are worse.
Well, it's the reason why his kids are worse because they're doing the shit after the whistle. Back when their dad was playing, that was all right. That's all part of the game.
Yeah, that was the style then. He did it while play was going on. Those kids are nothing but, after the whistle, jab you, spear you. I think one of them stepped on somebody.
I think it's funny that Lemieux bit Brady.
That's funny. That's funny.
Was it? Funny thing is his dad was suspended for the same thing back in the day.
Sam says Brady needs it. Matt is a good player. Right, sorry.
That's what I said. Brady Tkachuk, take him.
I would say either one of them. When Lemieux bit Brady, Lemieux, I think he talked about it on. I think it was either Missing Curfew or it was John Scott. Was it John Scott? Yeah, I think he shoved his hand in his finger in his mouth.
Yeah, he was trying to
going for his eye.
He was trying to do the lipper.
He was
trying for his eye. Yeah,
the old J Bell fish hook.
See, you know what? You do a fish hook, you deserve the Three Stooges. I'm gouging your eyes now.
Well, he bit him.
Yeah,
yo, your fucking hands in my mouth.
Yeah, what am I supposed to do? Sneeze?
I like that interview. That was a good one. Yeah. I like. That's why.
Did you listen to the one with Neil Yankopov?
Nah, yeah. I wait for.
Man, I feel bad for that kid. I mean, now it's okay because now he's pushing 30 and he's like got.
I have no idea who you're talking about.
He used to be a former number one draft pick from the Edmonton Oilers.
Yeah, Yakupov. I remember the name. I don't know what interview he's talking about though.
John Scott.
John Scott.
Check it out. I mean, it's a long interview.
You'll love it. It's dude.
I got an hour drive to work,
dude.
So
he's 45 minutes tops. He is the us of the league. He's the Flyers.
I'll get on that starting
He's
tomorrow.
real blue collar. Real blue collar.
I'll get on that starting tomorrow.
He's awesome.
But I remember,
and if you talk to him on Twitter, he'll talk to you.
Cool. But I do remember Neil Yakupov. He was a big name for Edmonton.
Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah, give it a listen. It's a longer interview, so that hour ride, you'd probably get that whole interview in.
Well,
usually his shit's under an hour.
My thing coming home, it's like 53 minutes going up there. It's an hour and 40 coming home because I got to come down the Blue Route at 4:30 in the afternoon.
Oh, he does the same shit.
That Route 1 where it goes 3 lanes and then to 2 lanes again. I just want to headbutt every single asshole on that.
It's like, what engineering guy thought
that was a great idea? I hope he stepped.
And it's dead into the sun too. It's dead into the sun
every day. Yeah, because then you go from Route 3 where it's 2 lanes, and then all of a sudden, out of nowhere, it's like, okay, let's have half a mile of a 3rd lane and have every jackwagon and their mother merging over to a 2 lane.
Right in the sun.
Yeah, I hope whoever designed that, you step on every Lego thumbtack and you stub your toe every single morning when you wake up. I hate you.
And I hope you have gonorrhea.
Burns, yes.
Burn. So yeah, like I said, rat extermination. Dust Up is going to be. Wait, you're right. I'll change the song.
Go. I mean, and we're talking about people getting beat the fuck out of. Come on.
I'm
Rush.
Heavy in the Rush.
I'm gonna go get pumped up and listen to some Rush.
I'll change. I got you.
Hater.
I know you like the intro though.
I mean, Rush is good. It's just not something I'm going to listen to if I'm going to go fucking throw down. Oh, there you go. Throw down.
I hate throw down. I'll go bury your dead. How about that?
Old bury your dead.
Yeah, well, that's all I listen to. But yeah, so who are you saying, Wade? Anything? I say I want Laurier to beat up one of the Kachuk brothers. I'll take that as a win.
See, this is very hard because
This could be done weekly too.
Oh,
I think this could be done.
I think it could be.
Yeah.
Okay, do my thing because my hatred for Boston, but I don't think they're really going to be as good this year. But I would like to see, because I think this would be an awesome heavyweight fight.
I agree with that.
Lucic versus Nick Delorier. I think that'd be a great fucking heavyweight fight.
Fuck what I got here.
But or if it's somebody just want to see the fucking doors blowing off them. Anybody that takes a run at Giroux, that'd be nice. Just because everybody thinks Giroux's like the one that got away from the Flyers.
So you want people to take runs at Giroux?
It'd be nice, yeah.
Anaheim did it.
Exactly.
That's pretty cool.
I'll be honest with you. That could be part of the reason why they have McEwen now.
Yeah, but there's not anyone. I love Zach McEwen, but he's not winning against Delorier or Garnet Hathaway.
No.
I hate to break it to
But
you,
he can.
Or
he
Simmons.
Can
Or Simmons.
I got that. We should just get to that. It's just, yeah. So I said Delorier, Eddie Kachuk. You said
I would like to see Lucic and
Lucic
Delorier.
and-
I would love to see that fight.
that's a good one. What did you say?
That's a go. I went a different route here. I want to see Hathaway just pummel the crap out of Ovechkin.
He did say that.
I hate Ovechkin. I
think Ovechkin would eat him.
Oh, I'll bet you a case of beer and $100 on it.
Here's a drink.
All right,
drink.
I'll bet you $100.
I have a kid, so I can't even bet $100. I'll bet you some tacos.
I bet a tree for it.
Bet you some tacos.
I'll bet you some Taco Bell. But I want to see Hathaway just get a hold of the great eight and just rip them apart.
I'm not a Ovechkin fan.
I hate him.
Dude, the Russian machine never breaks.
He's just dragging his team down in the fucking dirt right now.
Hey, the team is fucking doing that.
Yep.
I can't stand Ovechkin. My uncle Rob lives in Alexandria, Virginia. He's constantly the grade eight. I hate him.
Yeah, I'm not a fan.
I hate him with the
I respect him. I just don't like him.
There's almost a piece of me that actually hates him more than Crosby.
Whoa. I don't really hate Crosby anymore, to be honest with you.
No, he's grown up. He's gotten out of his very childish ways. Like I remember when, Hatcher just destroyed him, back in his
Broke his
earlier
teeth.
days.
His embellishment
popped his chiclets out, which was hilarious.
His embellishment days were what
They're
got
gone.
me. Yeah, I think they're gone. I hate a lot. I hate the Kachuk brothers more than
But
a lot of things.
I just hate how everybody in the NHL is just constantly on the Ovechkin trip.
Well,
I
because
hate
now
it.
he has the chance of beating the great one. That's why everybody's on
I don't think he will. And I don't think he
I
will.
had Ovechkin's jersey T-shirt since he's been in the league, like where it's in Russian letters. I wish the Flyers fucking had Ovechkin.
I made a bet 2 years ago with my buddy Kurt. I don't see him beating it. I don't, and we made a bet on it.
He's only 70 goals away.
Okay, it's just 70 goals. That's 2.5 seasons for him at this rate.
Last year was 43 goals.
I'm gonna go John Scott route. He's not making 30 goals this year.
Yep. Yep.
John Scott, the guy we were talking about, dropping the gloves, who makes these outlandish, like he's not getting 20 goals this year. And then I said the same thing, and it's just not. It's not. I said I will ride into hell with John Scott with this one. I rode into hell with John Scott.
I'm agreeing, but here's the other thing that I'm going to go with is
amazing player, but
he's constantly 2-minute shifts and hanging out at the face-off dot, back door, and everything like that. That's all he does. Every once in a while, he throws a good hit, but he is not a two-way player. He is not a team player. He's
breaking that record, bro.
The 1 year he had 90-some points, he was a minus 73. Like seriously,
yeah,
that's a disgrace.
I'm gonna quote the great one. Stats are for losers. I'm defending Ovechkin. This is fun.
But if
liking you right now, I'm not liking you, dude.
Yeah, but if you're gonna put all that money into a player, Do you
Yep.
really want him to potentially
Move that fucking thing.
give himself?
It's like a lampshade.
Yeah.
There you go. The hands.
Like, would you potentially want your goal scorer to put himself into a concussion by fucking running somebody into the boards? Or would you rather have him set up the fucking,
another
fucking goals
Lindros.
out?
The dude's
He's like
never.
what
The
Lindros
dude's,
should have been.
No,
the dude's never going to
Should've
get a
been.
concussion because you have to have a brain in order to get concussion.
Yeah, he's good. Lindros should have been.
Yeah.
think about it. If he's that good,
And
that
Lindros-
good without a brain, I can only imagine how good he would be with a brain then. By your logic.
I got
If I
your
only
logic.
had a brain.
Yeah, really. Fucking Tin Man over here.
All right, let's move on to top shelf. These are like 8.
You ain't got nowhere to go.
No, I don't.
You ain't got nowhere to go. I'll
No.
just stick with the laws.
Yeah, so Top Shelf is brought to you by Hangman Brewing. Go to www.hangmanbrewing.com. Check out Brad. He's the mad scientist in Claymont behind the Arby's and next to Charlie's. October 14th, we will be there 1:30. Is it 1:30?
1:30.
For the Flyers versus, I think it's versus Senators. It's going to be ugly because I don't know if everyone remembers. It was a fucking ugly bloodbath. Delorier beat up 2 people in one fight.
I still refer back to
The old ones.
the
2000,
the
yeah.
400 and some odd penalty minute.
Oh, yeah. That was a good one.
You had Mark Recchi fighting, which was
Unheard of.
probably had 4 fights in his whole career.
Big fan. Big fan of that.
Oh, I like Recchi.
He's got
Yeah,
what, 3
his
cups?
stuff. What's that?
Recchi got 3 cups?
Fights.
Fights.
I was talking about cups. He had 3
Oh, really?
fights, but I was talking about cups.
He's got 3 cups.
He might.
I think so. I think he's got one with Boston, Pittsburgh, and I want to say Carolina.
Doesn't he work for Pittsburgh now too?
Probably.
I believe so. Yeah, he's an assistant coach or something.
I gave. I had an old school Mark Recchi jersey down here, Flyers jersey. I gave it to my nephew. It was real, so I couldn't wear it. So see ya. Yeah, check out what Brad's doing over there. We're gonna be there, like I said, October 14th. Yeah, watch party. We're gonna have a Bago tournament. I think I switched that. I think we're gonna do a giant beer pong tournament.
I think that's what you were talking about.
I think that's what we should do.
Yeah.
But yeah, check out his stuff over there. Check out Delco Dive. We'll have something new this month on there. What we're gonna do? We're gonna talk about this now since we've been talking about it. Simmons returning. I'm gonna hand it over to Wayde.
Well, he's possibly returning. We gave him a PTO.
We gave him a PTO.
I believe so.
Player tryout offer.
I heard it. I've not yet seen confirmation. No.
Keep going.
Basically, PTO. He's got to pass physical. He's got to pass, training. And
He's got to do the full shebang. Yeah. I wouldn't be mad about that. Not at all.
Which would be a kind of cool thing with having him come back if Chris is still with the kids over in Voorhees, teaching them how to do some shit because Simmons and Chris Stewart were longtime friends. I think they both came in the league together.
I'm a fan. Well, Stewart, I believe Chris Stewart is still with the Flyers doing over in Voorhees.
Yeah.
I'm not 100% sure on that. I'd be willing to bet it though because he still lives over that way.
Hold on. Hold up. I think he's fucking right. Hold up.
That's what I said.
I never heard.
I saw it, but I've never heard a confirmation.
Wayne Simmons may have a PTO offer on the table with one of his former teams. That was September 5th.
3 days ago. 4 days ago. My mistake.
So the Flyers. Simmons may be open to a personal tryout contract. Wade. Hold on, buddy. There.
It's 5 days, not
I gotta give it to you.
3.
Yeah, I'm all for
All right. I didn't know that. Holy shit. Had no idea. You think he's going to come?
Yeah, I don't think he's done yet.
Sam, I just confirmed it. It says he could. He said that he would return. So it's confirmed that he could have a PTO. We'll put it that way. I'm all for it.
I think if it is 100% certain that he has a PTO, he signs with the Flyers, I think he retires as a Flyer.
Oh, 100%. He would have done it with the Toronto Maple Leafs. If he wanted to retire for a team, he would have
But
done it.
they
with the
jerked
Maple
him
Leafs.
around too much.
They did. Especially in the playoffs. They didn't play him in playoffs.
Nope.
At all.
Not at all.
Pay attention to that because I love when that's Lindsay's jersey. It's the only one she has.
Yeah.
It's her favorite player.
Simmer
let me
was
tell you
never,
something.
yeah.
You know? Did you know? You know this. You know what he did to McEwen last year? He broke McEwen's jaw.
That's right. Yeah.
Completely. He was out the whole season.
Yep. I do remember
he
that.
started the fucking chainsaw. It was over. It was over. Yeah. You bring him the fuck back. Mike from I think he has a father-daughter podcast where he gets it's funny because you can go onto the Flyers Alley's Facebook group page, right? And I posted on there that that they were talking about bringing him in, and the guy told me, "Oh well, blah, 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 blah. Like we don't need that right now. We don't need washed up players to come back and do this."
No,
When
Philadelphia
literally
needs Wayne Simmons.
90% of that guy's podcast is him talking to washed up fucking players. So like, I don't understand where you have the balls to say some shit like that. Yeah, fuck you. Anyway,
the Flyers need Simmer.
Yeah, that's insane. That is different. Like you guys remember when we got rid of Simmons when he left? The fucking city was devastated.
I was upset about it.
I was absolutely. I think I may have cried.
We were at
may have
his
happened.
Jesse. Me and you were at his last game. The Stadium Series against Pittsburgh.
Stadium series. Yeah. Yep.
I was at that game too.
That
then.
was fucking emotional, man.
Yeah. At the Penguins game.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
I was at that game too.
Bullshit.
It
Dude.
was a frigid, cold, wet ass day.
I was wasted. I don't remember. I didn't feel shit.
I
We
was
were
trying.
right in the corner where all the announcers were. Kevin, my brother, went and got a picture with Kevin Weeks. Scott Hartner was down there. I saw Kimo Timonen down there along the bench lines.
I was.
We were in a box, but it wasn't inside. I was very confused by that.
I was two rows below the huge scoreboard.
Oh, were you really?
Yep.
Yeah, it was
Good seats.
It was a good time, but
I sold a kidney on the black market for him, but
we didn't pay too much. I feel. I don't know.
My dad busted out his credit card, paid for me, John, Mark, my oldest brother, and him. It was great seeing my older brother getting all fucking
What's
liquored
crazy
up.
is we left early. And we were like, fuck this. We left early. They're gonna lose, dude. And then we get in the parking lot. All of a sudden, all you saw was the sky turn orange, and we were like, did they just fucking score? And then it happened again. I was like, did we just fucking win? And then we get home and it was Giroux. I was like, but still, that was probably the best moment. That him skating away after
With the arms,
dude, absolute best moment, almost probably in Flyers history besides the Stanley Cup.
That's a good one.
The way that was just taken, I'm not even a Giroux fan, dude.
Yeah,
we know you're not. I might have to. It's not one upping you, but it's in comparison. The boost shuffle to get into the playoffs with the leg up.
Yeah,
I don't know what that is.
You don't remember that?
No.
it was against
Flyers-
the Rangers.
Game of the season, we're in a shootout against the Rangers to get into the playoffs.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I got you.
Yeah,
Okay.
I call it the boost shuffle.
Okay.
Like we had the Moose shuffle back in the Broad Street Bowl.
Yeah.
I call it the boost shuffle.
There's been some moments, but I'll tell you, the Giroux one was cool. But at the same time, bittersweet because that was Simmer's last game.
Yeah.
I say bring him back. I don't think you're going to get very many people besides Mike Taylor saying that you shouldn't bring him back. Well, first off, he's going to come cheap.
And who cares?
He's going to come cheap. You're not going to have to break out the bank.
$1 million.
No way.
It'll be
$1
$1 million because veteran.
So
Veteran
you
You
think
give
pay
him a mill
less.
for
Yeah.
veteranship?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
because veteran minimum contract is what, 850? Give him
Nah,
$1 million.
No, veteran minimum is $1 million.
All right.
It
So,
is 1 mil.
all right.
Mhm.
Give him the mill.
Give him the mill. I'll be
Give him
on
the
that.
mill, and if there's room in the cap for him, all right, give him incentives up to 1.5. Do it.
I'm in.
Do it.
I would give Simmons just for him. I mean,
I would do
and
it.
You know what's crazy is during that argument I had with him, I understand where his argument came from, but I said you need to give the pulse back to the city. The city needs a pulse, and you want people in the seats,
That
right?
lights him up.
That's how you do it. And
That lights him up.
but he was categorizing that in a corporate setting. I said that's not a corporate move. That's
No.
getting people in the seats.
No.
So you're confusing giving the franchise money as a corporate move to
Giving the fans
giving
what
the
they want.
fans what they want.
Yep.
That's not a corporate move. That's a fan move. That's like the all-time fucking fan move.
Yep.
Shut the fuck up, Mike.
Bringing Simmer back,
Bullshit.
I think adds that little bit of fire to the flame that this city needs. I really do.
He was always a fan favorite, dude. Like,
Oh,
he is a fan favorite up to like Broad Street bully standards. Like,
I still
it's
remember
like
him.
them and then him.
I still remember him getting a 5 in a game for boarding, getting to the tunnel and grabbing his stick and tomahawking it across the ice at the referee
Yes.
who made the call. I remember it very well because the referee was a friend of mine.
Oh, yeah, he's LinkedIn. I forgot to tell you that. Right? He's on LinkedIn over here. This guy, Chris Webman chimes in. Simmons deserves at least 1.2 mil. Simmons is definitely going to put people in the seats, and that was my point.
Yeah,
That was my point. Like, you want people in the seats, right? Yeah, that's 95% of the people that go to the Washington Capitals games go because they want to see Tom Wilson fight.
fact.
That's an actual fact.
And they're waiting for the OV to break the record.
Right. Well, yeah, now it's a little different.
I got
guess.
that on
yeah.
that one. But it
That makes sense.
coming from their corporate standpoint, corporate was talking about, we need to do this and do that. Well, stop upping the damn season ticket prices for a team that nobody wants to even pay to go see because they're
Or kids that they don't even know.
Yeah. So, and that's the worst part is like season ticket prices went up for a team that was not a very, a sought after team to go and pay.
He's on fire.
So if you bring back Simmons is the link to put the asses back in the seat.
Absolutely.
And can you imagine how loud that place will be? If
He fights.
Not only
Just
that,
in general. Just
not only that, first game of the season,
Mhm.
Simmons passes all of his PTO, all of his other bullshit that he's got to do. He's back wearing 17 in the Flyers jersey.
someone else has it now.
And who is that?
I forget who it is. Somebody else.
It's not McEwen.
It's not McEwen. Yeah, McEwen had it.
Dude,
You gotta rub that fucking in, don't you? You just got.
I'm going to tell you right now,
That hurts, dude.
whoever's wearing 17 for the Flyers, give it the fuck up.
They would. I mean, I think that would be an absolute. Well, I don't know. They benched fucking Yandel. Just
No, if I'm Simmons and I have a PTO and
give me 17,
and I'm wearing 17 and you don't give it to me, I'm fighting your ass in training
there
camp.
are so many clippable things that are going to happen with this episode.
I'm fighting you in training camp, and I'm going to take 17 off your back.
Let's move on. Everybody is my heart is beating out of my chest right now.
I had a beer.
You're out?
Yeah, but we're good.
You want a beer?
Not particularly.
Well, fuck you.
Water bill's got to get paid in a minute anyway.
Yeah, so we got two more. Michkov gets healthy scratch. Wayde, I'll let you take that. I think you have a little bit on that.
I basically think, why would you play one of your top goal scorers,
He can hit on that.
Good.
You right there, buddy?
Hot mic. No, good.
I think, they're not scratching for a fucking bad reason or anything. I think they're scratching because they don't want him to get hurt playing in the first couple of meaningless games.
Well, I think it also turns into it's another one of those things where it goes as a topic that's not really that big of a deal, and people are looking at it as it is. I I really don't give a shit. He's irrelevant to me until he comes over here. So it's just a topic that everybody's freaking out about.
Yeah.
Because but I read an article the other day. I'm not gonna.
Right. Just go on. Don't say who it is. Just keep going.
Yeah. I just have that thing where I just want, but so just reading about how he's being healthy scratched because the Flyers have something to do with it, and it just doesn't make any sense. Like, what would they have to do with having him benched over there, and two, how would that benefit the Flyers in any way?
The only thing I could see that logic, but you would hear more rumors of him coming over.
Right.
That's the only thing I would see them trying to stir that pot. But there's no indication that he's going to come over here. Unless if the Flyers did like a backdoor deal where there's a bag of money saying, look, scratch him.
Yeah.
And then.
Yeah. Well, it has been multiple games. And so
I heard it was 2 games.
Yeah. So my thing is okay. So are you guys looking at the playoffs? Because they do that here in the States.
Exactly.
You're scratching you're a good guy, so he does better in the playoffs.
Or you're teaching him a fucking lesson. Maybe he fucking skipped a practice or something. Maybe they're like, you know what? Let's just fucking bench him. Maybe he'll get his act together.
Right.
It could be a lot of things. They could have, the Russian team could have had a player that was on the IR that came back and they needed to scratch somebody. So they scratched him first so they get this guy back in the lineup. The Flyers did that 100 million fucking times with players.
Well, every fucking other team in the NHL does it every single fucking year. Yeah. So, I mean, that's what I think it is. If you look, and I'm not going to look because I really don't give a shit. I just know that it's a topic that everybody was talking about, and I wanted to fill some airtime. Yeah, I don't think it's a big deal. I think they're probably heading into the playoffs, and they fucking they're resting them. Yeah. Your thoughts on that? That's pretty much it.
I had the exact same thought. Is okay. Kid's been playing. Give him a break.
So you hate Ovechkin. Do you hate Michkov?
Who
you talking to? Him?
Yeah.
I do.
You don't like Michkov?
I don't like any Russian players right now because of the bullshit that the KHL is pulling with Fedotov.
We're about to get into that.
Yeah.
Let's move on.
I was going to say bump to the next one before I raise my blood pressure.
There you go. Fedotov is out of here. Gone. He's gone.
He's gone?
He's gone.
They terminated his contract?
They didn't terminate his contract, but he signed him with the Russian League again.
So the Flyers wasted a pick on another piece of shit.
Well, this is something that they had him a while ago. They had him,
Yeah,
they had him under Chuck Fletcher.
Yeah,
they had him 2 years ago, and then he had to do his military service with the Navy.
Kidnapped. He got kidnapped.
Yeah, kidnapped with his family and all that. So my thing is when is the NHL just finally going to cut all the freaking ties and stop drafting the damn KHL players? Because every time a KHL player gets drafted in the last 3 years, they don't want to come here. Stop wasting your freaking picks.
So I think that happens if Michkov doesn't come here. I'm going to tell you right now because the bad taste in the International Hockey Federation's International Ice Hockey Federation's mouth right now. Yeah. I couldn't get I had to just say it all.
That's good.
But they have a bad taste in their mouth right now because I'm not gonna try to remember what the Russian league that's over there. They told them when they said that it should rule in the Flyers' favor. They said they don't give a shit.
Yeah, they went.
Yeah, they don't care.
They don't care.
It's that. What are you gonna do? We gonna start a war over that? No. Fuck you, Fedotov. You go play over there. That's fine. Whatever.
Yeah.
He's gone. If Michkov doesn't come, we got a problem.
That's over.
There's a problem.
Stop drafting these KHL kids when they're not coming.
Well, it's not stop drafting. It's called they're not allowed to be drafted. They're not allowed in the draft.
Well, make them waste their time. Do this, do that. Stop drafting them.
They have to be available. They have to not leave the country once they come in for the draft. That's all there is to it. They have to be here and they can't leave. That's all there is.
The problem with doing that, they are leaving like their family behind. Look at Kaprizov. with Minnesota Wild. He had that issue where he went back home, and then all that fucking Ukraine shit fucking flared up, and then they had to do like a 3 fucking way for him to get over to America again.
Right.
So, and I think the way.
Well, he was making fake IDs apparently. I don't know why he would do
Was
that.
ID, some kind of IDs. Was it IDs or passports?
He was making fake. He was making. Yeah, it was either fake IDs or fake passports.
Yeah.
But when you're making them, well,
He was probably trying to get out.
Deep into this because
That's
remember
the way it seemed like he was trying to get out of Russia with fake IDs.
He was well, it was somewhere in there. But I mean, why would you be doing that if the KHL was offering $10 million? Are we gonna get into that? Do you not remember that?
Oh, we can because this is
such a selling point.
This is where the fat guy's blood pressure will start to climb real high.
So we're almost at 2 hours here.
It's first episode. I thought there's no rules.
They never
Well,
usually.
I mean, there's been some rumors that some players' family members may or may not have been killed before because players were coming from Russia to America and wanted to stay over here or Canada. But, realistically, it's America.
Dad.
Allegedly.
Sorry.
I like how he chimed that one in.
We need an allegedly button. We get one.
I know one. So
it's got to be Eric Moore saying allegedly.
Okay. We can get him to do that.
I fucking love that. That's gonna be so funny.
It's just my thing is it's a total waste of time. It's a waste of a draft pick. It's a waste of an organization's thing.
How deep can you go with that, though, dude? You're literally, and I agree with you. But the only way to do it is to do the whole thing. They are not to be drafted
cut ties, period,
at all.
Yeah.
They have to stay in the league.
If you are a KHL player, you have any KHL affiliation. If you played one season with the KHL team,
you can't be drafted in the NHL draft.
Can't be drafted in the NHL draft.
That's the only way to do it.
You will now be signed as an undrafted free agent.
It'll never happen.
But here's the thing. You got to look at all the history. Detroit 5, the Red 5. They were all, Soviet fucking players. And eventually we got them over here. Berets, that family, they were being fucking, I think, hunted by the Russians.
Yeah, Pavel
got them over here. So,
you talking about the Red Wings?
Yes.
It's a crazy documentary.
Oh yeah, yeah.
There's other, there's Russian players that have been drafted that came over here, and they might not be on the top lines, or they might be in the AHL. There's the NHL gives everybody the opportunity. Yes, it sucks that we could be losing a top 10 draft pick to Michkov if this doesn't
happen twice in a row. They need to be removed from the fucking IA.
But
I just think it needs to be cut. Period. Now I'm done.
But you're giving all the kids a chance at something else. Either stay in the KHL or go to the National Hockey League. It's giving them more than one. Organization to play.
How is the NHL players? How's the NHL team supposed to feel when they're like, "Oh shit, we really got like a diamond in the rough here," and then they're ready to bring them over, and they're like, "No,
I just signed $10 million with the KHL."
That's craziness. Like
it's bullshit.
That's outrageous, and that's what just happened.
But you got to look at it like
with Fedotov, it's his fault.
Oh, he screwed himself.
Now, what if an American or a Canadian player got drafted number 1 overall to the KHL, and they go to draft him, and then all of a sudden, this player's mom or dad eventually, gets killed.
Allegedly.
You know what I mean? Like, our areas, Canada and America aren't like how it is in parts of Russia. You know what I mean? So, like, the NHL is still letting us get that opportunity to draft some of these kids in way worse conditions than we can imagine.
Right. It's just such a touchy topic because it hits every single single node. Like it gets you flared up. Like he's flared up.
I'm pissed off.
Get a little flared up.
Where's beer?
But see,
it's time for beer.
I'll get you one. Hold on. You got in there? You don't got in there. He's got an outlaw. But yeah, it is what it is. A great topic though. I'll think.
Yeah, like this thing could go on for a lot longer.
It could. Let's do let's wrap it up with some final thought. Let me get the music rolling because I do got some music for it now.
But I do agree with you guys. There's got to be a compensation on if you were to draft. You like, I don't know about a first overall draft pick or something. It should just be
Right.
even with other teams, not just ours. I think the Devils got a couple of Russians right now that I think are staying here. I don't think they're going back overseas. And there's Panarin, but he wasn't drafted, but he said he was never going back to Russia with the rain.
And there's reasons for that.
Yeah, well, he also voiced out big against Putin. So
Yeah. And then you get Ovi on the other spectrum of it saying, I support Putin. Another reason why.
Hey, they can do whatever the fuck
Another
they
reason
want.
why.
you can support the president any way you want. You got people here that support Biden for some reason. So
Well, okay, relax.
you know what I mean? And
Relax. Come on.
I don't know who the fuck the president of Canada is these days. So
That would be
Trudeau or whatever.
Trudeau.
Ryan
you know what I mean? Like you always got people that support your own country regardless. So
He's the
you
politics
can't
down.
just blame Ovechkin on that.
He's politics down. But no, I don't blame that. He's boys with the guy. Whatever. It's what it is. Oh well. With this, we'll do final thought. Anybody got any final thoughts? Wait, I know it's fuck Boston.
This year I'm going to change it up.
Ooh. Okay.
Let's say
Yeah.
I'll come up with one. It's first episode.
First episode. Preseason. We'll see. What do you got? Anything?
Bring back the Wayne train.
There you go.
Bring back the Wayne train. Because I know the Wayne train is going to like us on Facebook at Flyers Alley, on Twitter at Flyers Alley Pod 1, Instagram at Flyers Alley, and he's going to follow us on YouTube because I'll subscribe to his channel. The Wayne train, come on. Make sure you guys go check out all the other stuff on oldstatesportsnetwork.com, old spelled OLDE. And we got one last comment. I'm already getting blown up because my kids are going nuts upstairs. But nah, man, keep that the same energy. Fuck Boston. Love it. Love it is the last comment of the night.
I'm not mad about that.
With that being said, that was Flyers Alley, Season 6, Episode 1. We'll see you guys.